Hey, it's Nick Legend, and we're going to be doing a trade recap on USD Swiss franc, and this is going to be going over a notification that we got from Jarvis. Now again, Jarvis is programmed to find hot zones. It's up to you to figure out if these notifications are in alignment with your trading plan. So with that, we had the notification come in at 96,500. We could actually look at the chart markup. I thought this would be a cool feature to add to the notifications. Again, you want to make sure that whatever trades you place, they align with your trading plan. Okay, so let's actually go ahead and break this down. First of all, we want to pay attention to zones that we have seen previous institutional order flow at before, and we can actually look at where price was. So we can see price was at this 96,500 level, and we can actually see here in the past that we had buyers flood in at this price range, right? We can see that strong reaction here in the past. So taking this down to the 4-hour time frame, we can actually go ahead and take this from our swing low to swing a high. We came into the 70.5, lining up with this area here on our daily. We can go ahead and mark that off, and we'll go ahead and look at the actual entry as well. So notification came off here at 96,500, and we can go and change the coordinates to that. Okay, so with this trade setup, we don't necessarily know, this ended up being 100, basically, let's see how many pips this was. An 80 pip, ultimately an 85 pip move. I do recommend, if you guys are going to take a trade setup like this, it is off of a larger time frame, 4-hour time frame. I do recommend taking partials, and you can do that at two different areas. One, your fib extension level. In this case, we can see where the fib extension level, it got close to it. You can see this previous resistance here. The other area is if you see price getting held up at a major area of resistance or support. That is another area where you can take partials, take your first piece of profit, let the rest run. Breaking this down, again, if you are primarily trading off of lower time frames, you could have went and actually saw that we did have a little shift in structure right here as well. We can take our fib from point A to point B, start of the impulse to the end of the impulse. We wicked into a 61.8 on our hour, ultimately getting held up at the 50%. And we can see how that played out in alignment with Jarvis's notification. For this trade, there are the technicals behind USDCHF, but we are also using technicals from the Dixie as well to make sense of this opportunity. We can see the dollar came into this zone, and there was two different pieces of data that were significant with price coming into the zone for the second time. One, we were actually filling a gap from the week prior. Two, we could see the reaction here at this level before. Taking this down to the 4-hour time frame, we could actually see price did print a higher low, and it ultimately gave us a shift in market structure, moving to a higher high, higher low. We can see our trend line was broken here. And this bullish dollar on its own, coupled with the technicals from USDCHF, gives us really nice confluence to make sense of that trade setup. With that, this is Nick Legend. Be great, and I'll see you in the next one.